Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2024 Fall Commencement Ceremony for the Kansas State University Salina. Please rise as we honor one of the oldest known traditions in commencement exercises, both for Kansas State University and for institutions of higher education around the world. This evening's ceremony will begin with bagpipe music from Salinian Jason Frazier. Our procession begins with the Kansas State Salina Mace. The mace, a symbol of university scholarship and integrity since the 11th century, reminds us that education is one of the most cherished attributes of a free and democratic society. The mace is carried this evening by Travis Balthazar, instructor in uncrewed aircraft systems and deputy director of Applied Aviation Research Center. Mr. Balthazar is this year's recipient of the Marchbanks Memorial Award for Teaching Excellence. Following Mr. Balthazar are Dr. Alicia Starkey, CEO and Dean, Dr. Richard Litton, President of Kansas State University, retired Colonel Bill Clark, tonight's keynote speaker and President CEO of St. Francis Ministries, Dr. Adam Walker, President and CEO of the K-State Alumni Association, Kyle Chamberlain, Associate Dean of Academic Success and Student Affairs, Dr. Michael Pritchard, Associate Dean of Research, Deb Marceline, Assistant Dean of Diversity and Leadership, Tyson Pena, Department Head, Aviation, Troy Harding, Department Head, Integrated Studies, and Kurt Caraway, Department Head, Uncrewed Aircraft Systems. The Kansas State University Salina faculty follows the platform party. They are led by Faculty Marshal Dr. Richard Zajac. Please honor the graduating class of 2024 as they enter. They are led by Student Marshal and Student Governing Association President Keenan Lippert. Will the audience please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem? Please be seated.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Kansas Board of Regents and the faculty and staff of the Kansas State University Salina campus, I extend a warm welcome to our candidates for graduation, family and friends, and to all of our guests. Graduating class, you have accomplished a considerable amount during your time as a student, and we are here to recognize your commitment to making the college experience matter. Thank you for your diligent work, involvement on campus, and expression of purple pride. This night honors you, so let's begin the celebration of your many achievements and of your future. Kansas State University is a land-grant public research university committed to teaching and learning, research, and service to the people of Kansas, the nation, and the world. Our collective mission is best accomplished when every member of the university community acknowledges and celebrates the dignity and value of diversity. We each have our own story that shapes who we are and who we will become in the future. As part of a long-standing commencement tradition, Kansas State University Salina invites a member of our Student Governing Association to share their story and provide personal perspective on graduation. I am proud tonight to introduce tonight's student speaker, SGA President Keenan Lippert. Keenan is a senior at K-State Salina and majoring in uncrewed aircraft systems, flight, and operations. Keenan, a native of Sabetha, Kansas, has been involved in SGA for more than a year, previously serving the campus as the SGA secretary. He was then elected to student body president, focused on helping his fellow students become better involved. Please help me welcome Keenan Lippert to the podium.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Kansas State University Student Government Association president, but that's quite a mouthful, so you can just call me Mr. President. There's no place like home in Kansas, and this university has certainly been home to quite a lot of us. Whether it's always been your home in Kansas or whether you've come from halfway across the world, everyone's been here for about 4 years or so. We're safely family. Everyone selected this college as a place that they could get their education. Everyone had different reasons why they chose this place. Some overlap and some are completely foreign. But we have all contributed one thing: ourselves. Every pile of homework completed, every tear on finals week, every high five given, and every successful cheer has all added and contributed to building the university. But most importantly, it's contributed to building yourselves as people. Every institution and university can get you a piece of paper that has a degree on it. But if they couldn't do that, it'd be pretty pathetic. But K-State Salina stands out because they make the experiences matter. The teachers here have small enough classrooms that each and every one of them have had the opportunity to personally get to know each and every one of you. You can talk with them as friends and you can look up to them as mentors. It's not just hearing the words presented to you, it's seeing the professor jump on the table. It's having the conversations about why systems are in place, and it's having that teamwork that binds us together. It makes us better as professionals and people. Many students have commented about how boring Salina as a town is, but I've seen each and every one of them personally having the time of their life doing events, activities, or nonsense and whimsical activities, doing absolutely nothing, together as a group. We've made our own culture here at K-State Salina. We are the students that have learned from the best of the best. We've created friendships that are going to last. We are the students that know how to work together and how to persevere. We've all talked about how much we're going to fail our upcoming finals and then proceeded to pass each and every class put in front of us needed for graduation. It's not just numbers on a report. We're the students that have struggled and succeeded. But now, most of you are going into the unknown of the working world. Some of you may already be there. Some of you are scratching your heads on what to do next. And I am by no means the wisest man in the land to tell you how to do it or what to do. But whatever you do, don't stop striving for more. This can mean so many different things, but it means that you can't waste your life away. It means that you're going to find something to do in the down moments and not be bored. It means that you'll always see where you can improve your work. And it means that you'll always put forth as much effort as you can to help the ones you love. It means that even when things are gloomy, the fire burning inside of you will burn hotter than the flames around you. And of course, it means that you're going to put down the phone and stop scrolling through YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, whatever, for hours on end. It means that you're going to stay passionate about what you love. We all have things that make our hearts beat just a little bit faster, and you should never let that passion die. If you don't make time for your hobbies, you're not putting enough time aside for yourself. Remember when you were a kid and asked why you couldn't eat ice cream for dinner every day? Well, as the president, I'm going to command each and every one of you to eat ice cream for dinner at least once. Genuinely, try it. You deserve it, and you can use some of that adult money. And finally, the last thing I think I want to leave you with is always cherish those you love. Whether it's an extensive army of friends and family or your last few, everyone wants to be reached out to, and everyone needs to be checked on. Everyone needs someone to love them back. Everyone struggles in their own ways, no matter how big of a smile they have or how hard they laugh. Oftentimes, in the darkest moments, all someone needs is one person they can cling to. You should always know when you need to be that person for someone else and when you need someone else to be that person for you. And at long last, I've run out of things to say but this. As a Dungeons & Dragons player of 6 years, I'm often the biggest nerd in the room and all around. But a nerd implies that you're so incredibly smart. So I'm going to bask in the moment where I'm not graduating, and all of you are. So you're all the biggest nerds, actually. Have a wonderful life.
Thank you, Keenan. This evening's keynote speaker has made a huge impact on the Salina community and served his country for 30 years. During his tenure with the Army, the keynote speaker commanded at every level from platoon through brigade, serving a total of 13 years overseas, including operational deployments to Afghanistan, Iraq, Kosovo, and Bosnia. As a cavalry squadron commander, he deployed the 1st Stryker Brigade Cavalry Squadron into Afghanistan as part of Operation Enduring Freedom. He retired from the Army in 2014, culminating his military career as the garrison commander of Fort Riley, Kansas. His awards include the Legion of Merit and 2 Bronze Stars. Upon retiring from the Army, our keynote speaker served as a Chief Operating Officer for USD 475, Geary County Schools in Junction City, Kansas, for 3 years before assuming his role as the president of St. John's Military School in Salina, Kansas. Upon the merger of St. John's Military School with St. Francis Ministries, he served as St. Francis Chief of Staff before accepting his current role as President and CEO in November of 2020. St. Francis Ministries, a family welfare provider with a team of 1,500 employees, annually serves over 12,000 children and families across 6 states. The keynote speaker holds a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Business Management from the University of Maryland and a Master's degree in Administration from Central Michigan University. He is married to his bride of 40 years, Andrea, and together they have 4 children and 9 grandchildren. All 4 of the children have or are currently serving in the military. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to our speaker, retired Colonel Bill Clark.
Good evening, everyone. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to you. Thank you so much for inviting me to be part of this great event. To our graduates, congratulations. What a great milestone that you've got to in your life. We're all very proud of you. Thanks for letting me be a part of this evening. This evening is a unique opportunity. For an old soldier has the opportunity to address the leaders of tomorrow. And so the topic at hand is an important one. It's one that I've given a lot of thought to, and I'm hopeful that you can draw an idea or 2 from as you move forward into your next walk of life. But as we begin, I want to take you back in time a little bit. I want to go back about 100 years. The year is 1916, and across the Atlantic Ocean, the war to end all wars is raging, World War I. Outside of a French city by the name of Verdun, French and German armies are locked in a historic battle, one that would last for more than 10 months. And it was during this time that over 300,000 young men would ultimately pay the price for their country, for their service. Another 500,000 would be wounded. Verdun became the longest and one of the most devastating battles of the First World War, and truthfully, in the history of modern warfare for that matter. When walking the battlefield at Verdun, one can still see where the over 40 million artillery shells landed on that ground, creating overlapping craters that are still visible today, 110 years later. As an infantry company commander, I had the opportunity to visit Verdun and to walk that famous battlefield. The lessons that I learned may surprise you, but I believe that they're worth sharing this evening. When walking the ground at Verdun, you expect to see the futility of trench warfare, the squander of human life, the waste of natural resources, and yes, the failure of military leaders. And though all of this is true, what has stuck with me all these years was a simple photo, a picture. The picture was a photo of a platoon of young men, about 25 or so, inside one of the trench lines in Verdun. And when you look at that photo, you would expect to see despair or anxiety on the faces of these young men. But what I saw that day was exactly the opposite. What I saw captivated me and left an indelible mark that remains 2 decades later. On that cool fall day, that picture drew me in, almost as if that picture was talking directly to me. And so there I stood, and I stared, trying to understand, until finally, I feel like I got the message. I understood what these young men were trying to communicate to me and anybody else who was looking at that photo. These young men embedded in a horrible situation that would ultimately cost the majority of them their lives. They were telling me to make the most of my life, the most of my opportunity. That day, as I looked at that photo, they were expressing the Latin sentiment of carpe diem, otherwise known as seize the day. You see, the eyes of these platoon members, they were full of hope. Though they were bruised and battered, they knew that tomorrow was a brighter day. They felt invincible. They believed that they could still make their life extraordinary, even in the most difficult of circumstances. You see, they had hope. And as long as they had life, and as long as they had hope, they believed that they could make a difference. They could make a difference for the person next to them. They could make a difference for their country. They could make a difference for future generations. One could also see the passion inside the eyes of these young warriors. When looking at that photo, you could see that they lived their life with an incredible amount of zest. They had a zeal for life that was unmatched. It was as if all of them knew that they could contribute a verse to the song that we called life. And so the picture left me that day asking myself, what will my verse be? If men in this predicament could live their life in such a manner that I could see that, what difference am I showing to those around me? Even today, that question still resonates me. What will my verse be? Do I live my life in such a way that others around me can see the difference that I'm trying to make? Do I display the same type of passion and commitment to those right next to me? You could also see that these men, that they were deep thinkers. Even though they were in a forsaken situation, they were dreamers. They knew that by thinking differently, in today's vernacular we would say by thinking outside of the box, that they could make a difference. They could find a better life. What they really knew is that their mind was their best weapon. Because inside their mind they knew that they were truly free. That simple photo on a battlefield from decades gone by taught me some very valuable life lessons. It taught me about hope. It taught me about passion. It taught me about creative thinking. I learned that I had to look at things differently, that we just cannot accept the status quo. I discovered that we must strive to find our own voice, a voice that's willing to make a difference. I learned that we must dare to strike out and find new ground. No matter the circumstances, no matter the conditions, we must find a way to make the most of every day, to make every moment special, because we do not know what lies ahead. And believe it or not, I also learned that we must never underestimate the influence we have on others. Because who knows, decades from now, somebody may be looking at a photo of you as well. Graduates, today you're beginning a new chapter in your life, one that's much larger than any one of you. And so I encourage you to make the most of every minute, the most of every opportunity that's going to come as you move forward. Our community, our nation, our world, our future is counting on you to embrace the Latin sentiment of carpe diem. And so as you embark on the next chapter of your life, maybe a few truths for you to consider. Number one, the greatest joy in life is giving. The most satisfying work that you will ever do is helping your fellow man. While the most destructive habit is worry, and the ugliest personality trait is selfishness. The greatest shot in the arm that we can give anybody is encouragement, and our most prized possession is integrity. The greatest problem to overcome is fear, and our deadliest weapon is our own tongue. Our greatest asset is faith. The most powerful force in life is love, while the most dangerous act is gossip, and the most worthless emotion is self-pity. And finally, the most powerful words that we can ever say are simply, I can. The world needs you to be full of hope and to be full of passion. Our nation needs you to be a leader who thinks freely and one who's willing to make a difference. Our community needs you to seize each and every day. Congratulations on a job well done. Everybody's so proud of you, to include myself. We're all counting on you. Thank you for allowing me to enjoy this moment with you. May God bless you as you move forward. Best wishes to everybody. Thank you.
Mr. Clark, it's an honor to have you here with us tonight, and we thank you for sharing your thoughts and inspiring words. Thank you. We have 12 students graduating with high honors tonight, a distinction represented by their purple and white cords. Please hold your applause until all of these students have been recognized. Students with a 3.95 or above K-State academic average are designated as summa cum laude. If present, would these students rise and remain standing? Bryn Orion Brody, Matthew Kaiser, Tyler Rain Woolery. Students with a 3.85 or above K-State academic average are designated as magna cum laude. If present, would these students rise and remain standing? Aiden Michael Dulcek, Garrett Timothy Jacobs, Caitlin Meliko Richmond. Students with a 3.75 or above K-State academic average are designated as cum laude. If present, would these students rise and remain standing? Abdulayla Mohammed Al-Sheri, Morgan Mackenzie Coulter, Lauren Fall King, Austin Taylor Kudra, Aiden Sergey Rickelman. Please join me in recognizing these students who have attained the high level of academic achievement.
Be seated. Now it is time to honor the class of 2024. Kansas State University President, Dr. Richard Linton, is here tonight to confer degrees for all graduates. President Linton, would you join me at the podium?
I would be happy to join you at the podium. And first, to all the graduates, congratulations on completing this journey. And to the faculty, thank you for your help and guidance along their journey. And to all the friends and family out there, thank you for your support and thank you for being here for them tonight. I get the best part of the night when it comes to reading a script because I get to confer the degrees. It is my honor and privilege to recognize the graduates of the Salina campus. Will all degree candidates please rise and remain standing? That's you guys. By the authority of the people of Kansas, the Kansas Board of Regents, and by the recommendation by the faculty and upon completion of all degree requirements, I am pleased, I am honored to confer upon you the respective degrees that you have earned at Kansas State University. At this time, you may move your tassel to symbolize your formal graduation. Congratulations. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Kennedy Kipkirui To, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Aviation Maintenance Management. Morgan Mackenzie Coulter, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology and Aviation Management. Caitlin Mariko Richmond, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Aviation, Bachelor of Science in Applied Business and Technology Management, magna cum laude. Terry Wayne Adams, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology and Professional Pilot. Mohammed Saeed Almari, Associates of Applied Science and Professional Pilot, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Abdullah Mohammed E. Alsheri, Associates of Applied Science and Professional Pilot, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Jarrett Daniel Brugard, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Tyler Wayne Walker, Associates of Applied Science and Professional Pilot, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Albert George Hoatling III, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Nathan Daniel Washburn, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Lauren Fall King, Associate of Applied Science and Professional Pilot, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot, Bachelor of Science in Social Sciences. Drake J. Miller, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Alex Scott Pavlu, Associate of Applied Science and Professional Pilot. Garrett Timothy Jacobs, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot, magna cum laude. Caden Brian Johnson, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Eli R. Taylor, Associate of Applied Science and Professional Pilot, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Ryan Blake Foster, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Cooper John Thompson, Associate of Applied Science and Professional Pilot, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Aiden Sergey Rickelman, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot, and cum laude. Dylan Michael Collette, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Meng Long Hein, Associate of Applied Science and Professional Pilot, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Yu Zheng, Associate of Applied Science and Professional Pilot, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot. Tyler Rain Woolery, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Professional Pilot, and summa cum laude. I'm done?
You're off stage. Jordan K. Blackwood, Bachelor of Science of Applied Business and Technology, Technology Management. Matthew Cole Kaiser, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Applied Business and Technology, Technology Management. Colton Lee Reset, Associate of Science in Engineering Technology, Web Development. Herson B. Palacios Espinoza, Bachelor of Science in Applied Business and Technology, Technology Management. Jacob Donald Coop, Bachelor of Science in Engineering Technology, Mechanical Engineering Technology.
Chase Edward Pacheco, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Technology, Uncrewed Aircraft Systems, and Bachelor of Science in Engineering Technology, Uncrewed Aircraft Systems.
Graduates, the time has come for you to begin a new chapter of your lives. This ceremony is called Commencement because it is time for you to end this phase of your life and begin or commence the next. You are accomplished and competent, and you are ready to take your place in a society that needs you, your intelligence, your creativity, and your enthusiasm to make a difference. You are prepared to take control of your future. Continue to challenge your own status quo as you have challenged us throughout your education. And as always, remember that you are now a member of the elite Kansas State University alumni. Adam Walker, President and CEO of the K-State Alumni Association, has presented you with an official university gift placed on your chairs at the start of the ceremony. Dr. Walker, would you like to come forward and say a few words to the graduates?
Thank you, Dean Starkey. Wow, congrats. I'm excited today to officially welcome you into the K-State Alumni family and the K-State Alumni Association. As an alum, you now join a network of more than 210,000 living graduates. Our mission at the Alumni Association is to reach, connect, and serve all members of the K-State community. Our core values guide us in this mission to help keep you connected to K-State. Our most important value is connect. We provide that lifelong connection that alumni desire. Through the association, you stay in touch, relive, and reminisce about your K-State experience through hundreds of watch parties, pre-games, and alumni events held on campus, around the country, or internationally. I encourage you to find other K-States in your area and stay connected to K-State Salina and, of course, the Alumni Association. Another value is tradition. You'll likely celebrate a few new traditions this weekend as you sing the alma mater for the first time as a graduate and take KSU photos around campus. The final value I'd like to talk about today is purple. For K-Staters, more than a color, it's a symbol of that pride, connection, and family. When you see someone wearing K-State purple or showing off their license plate, you immediately feel that sense of family. In recognition of your graduation, K-State Salina, along with the Alumni Association, are providing you with a complimentary 1-year paid membership. We hope you'll enjoy the benefits of the K-Stater, discounts, events, and that special connection we provide. And after that year, we ask that you remain an active member. We need your support and membership to continue the impact on students and alumni. K-State alumni are among the most loyal in the nation. In fact, our membership ranks #1 in the Big 12 and top 10 nationally in terms of percentage of graduates who are members. That loyalty shared by generations of K-Staters have that same passion for K-State you feel today as you receive your degree from one of the finest universities in the nation. This is indeed a special place. Lastly, we're pleased to present with you an exclusive alumni business card holder. Display it proudly, and as you go through life and your titles and addresses change, please make sure to keep us updated so you can stay connected and always feel connected to your K-State family. Again, congratulations. Go Cats.
Parents, family, and friends, you have supported these students emotionally and often financially. Without your encouragement, this moment would not have been possible. Some of you have traveled short distances, and others of you have traveled halfway across the world to see your loved one graduate tonight. Will the parents, spouses, significant others, children, relatives, and friends of the graduates please stand and be recognized for your contributions? Faculty and staff, through dedication to your own academic excellence and your passion for sharing knowledge, these graduates have learned and grown on both personal and intellectual levels. You are the foundation upon which these individuals will build their professional lives. Will the faculty and staff please stand and be recognized for your significant contributions to these graduates? As another important piece of Kansas State University tradition, please join these new alumni and me in singing the alma mater. The song was selected in 1903 as a result of a campus contest and was written by Humphrey W. Jones, who was from the class of 1888. Please stand, graduates, and join me. Ready for this? All right. We now invite everyone to stand, remain standing, graduates. Everyone else, please stand and celebrate our new graduates with another special K-State tuition, the playing of the Wabash Cannonball. You don't realize how long that song is till you got to do it, right? It's different at a football game. Again, congratulations, graduates. This concludes the 2024 Fall Commencement Ceremony of the Kansas State University Salina campus.
The audience may remain seated during the recessional. We invite you to join the graduates immediately following the ceremony on the concourse. Thank you for attending tonight's commencement.